We're now joined by Mr. Sanjiv Goenka. He's chairman of RP Sanjiv Goenka Group and a speaker at this year's Gallen Symposium. Mr. Goenka, thank you very much for granting us some of your precious time.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
The topic of this year's Gallen Symposium is facing risk. Why do you think it is important to talk about risk at this period in time?
It's an uncertain era that we live in, politically, economically, technologically. And therefore risk is something that has to be faced and addressed.
Having worked with business leaders all over the world, do you see a difference in attitudes towards entrepreneurial risk-taking in India versus the Western world?
You know, an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur, and an entrepreneur instinctively takes risks. So I don't believe there is a difference in an Indian entrepreneur and, with an American entrepreneur or a Swiss entrepreneur. I think the environment in which the business is conducted is different, but essentially the basic DNA of the people are the same. And in every breed, in every category, you have people who are successful and people who are not so successful.
In your opinion, what are the major risks that we, the next generation, will be confronted with in the next decade?
Technology for sure, it's changing now at a rate which is faster than ever before. And I think the political interference of economic decision making is going to be a very big challenge. So, for example, you have the Australian governments and the Indonesian governments coming forward and saying their natural resources cannot be exported to other parts of the world. That is going to impact energy prices, which in turn will have a shuttle effect on everything else. So I think it's a challenge. It's the political management of the economies and it's the technology management that's going to be a real challenge.
Okay, so what is or what was the biggest risk you have ever taken in your life?
The biggest risk that I took was to get involved with a power distribution company in India, which was the first nationalization of its kind. In those days, this company used to shed power for more than 12 hours a day and was clearly the most inefficient utility in India. I'm happy to say over a period of time, it has become the most efficient utility in India across all parameters, and we have no power cuts.
Thank you very much for your time and enjoy your stay here in St. Gallen.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thank you.